And what we eat is really our chemotherapy 3 times a day.
Meet Dr. William Li, a world-renowned Harvard-trained medical doctor, researcher, president, and founder of the Angiogenesis Foundation. His work has led to more than 40 FDA-approved therapeutics and devices for cancer, cardiovascular disease, wound healing, and vision loss. He is also a New York Times best-selling author with Eat to Beat Disease: The New Science of How Your Body Can Heal Itself. He also published another book, Eat to Beat Diet: Burn Fat, Heal Your Metabolism, and Live Longer. What if the secret to fighting cancer and strengthening your bones was hidden in the foods you eat every day? Imagine boosting your health with simple ingredients that not only nourish your body, but protect it from disease. In today's video, we'll reveal how these powerful foods can transform your health in ways you never thought possible. Stick around until the end, where we'll share delicious, easy-to-make recipes that will help you incorporate these cancer-fighting, bone-strengthening foods into your diet. You won't want to miss it. Disclaimer. Kale
is a whole group of greens that are known as brassica. Now, brassica you might have heard of. That's because a bunch of healthy greens belong to them. Broccoli, broccoli rabe, kale, cauliflower, cabbage, collard greens, mustard greens. Now, these brassica vegetables contain bioactives called ITCs. This stands for isothiocyanates. Isothiocyanates, ITCs. And these are the bioactives that are responsible for the characteristic flavor of brassica vegetables. A little sulfurous, a little sharp, slightly bitter taste. Bitter usually means better when it comes to your health, right? And that's what brassica vegetables do. So what do ITCs, isothiocyanates, do in the body? Well, they are potent anti-inflammatory bioactives, and they also help to improve your circulation. They improve angiogenesis, that's your body's health defenses, and they can actually improve your immune system as well. And if you want to get the most of these ITCs from brassica plants, here's a couple of things you want to do. You can cook them quickly. Don't overcook them or you'll degrade the ITCs. And when you eat them, and you want to make sure they're tasty, right? You can only eat so much raw broccoli, which most people don't do. But if you blanch it quickly, saute it, then it actually becomes something really delicious. And here's what you want to do when you eat them. You want to make sure you chew them. And the reason that you want to chew your vegetables is that the ITCs, the good stuff, is locked inside the cell of the plant, right? Plants have cells, just like humans have cells, but human cells are soft and squishy. Plant cells are rigid and box-like. It's like a shoebox, all right? And you want to break that shoebox open in order to be able to release the ITCs and other enzymes. So when you chew your broccoli, what you're doing is you're breaking open the shoebox containing the ITCs, and you're releasing also an enzyme called myrosinase. And this enzyme, myrosinase, breaks down the ITCs and generates sulforaphanes. And the sulforaphanes then go on to, when you swallow them, go on to stimulate your health defenses. All right, so this is how it works. Pick the brassica from the field, bring it back. You can blanch it, cook it quickly. My little tip for cooking brassica is if you want to cook it, it should be bright green, brighter than when you actually have them raw, and then stop, all right? Before they start to dull in color, that's when you've overcooked them. That's why the old kind of school way of boiling your vegetables, you pretty much destroyed when it comes to broccoli, for example. You've just destroyed all the ITCs, all right? So how do I actually like to cook them? You can steam them. You get steam of broccoli, like in 10 minutes, you're done. Okay, you can blanch them. Blanching, as I mentioned to you, boil some water, wash your vegetables, all right, like broccoli, broccoli rabe, quickly throw them into the boiling water, all right, and in 60 seconds, fish them out, drain them. You can even rinse them under some cool water if you want to stop the extra cooking. It should be bright green, all right? Then cut them up if you want, and then you can heat up a pan and saute them, a wok to stir fry them, or you can put them into a food processor and puree them, all right? And obviously, a food processor like super chewing, you're gonna get a lot of those ITCs out, all right? You can make a delicious soup or smoothie that way. Now, I actually like broccoli soup as an example. In my book, Eat to Beat Disease, I had a whole recipe for broccoli soup flavored with oregano, dried spice. Absolutely delicious. So you should check it out.
Dr. Lee highly recommends kale for its ability to strengthen bones and fight cancer, primarily due to its impressive calcium content and other important nutrients. Kale is an excellent plant-based source of calcium, which is essential for building and maintaining strong bones. While many people associate calcium with dairy products, kale offers a powerful alternative for those who prefer plant-based options. This leafy green is packed with calcium that supports bone density, reducing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures, especially as people age. In addition to calcium, kale contains a range of beneficial compounds that play a role in cancer prevention. One of these compounds is sulforaphane, a natural substance found in cruciferous vegetables like kale. Research has shown that sulforaphane has anti-cancer properties by helping the body detoxify harmful chemicals and protect against cellular damage. The study in Current Pharmacology reports explored how eating kale and other cruciferous vegetables can help prevent cancer. Researchers discovered that these vegetables contain special chemicals called glucosinolates. When we eat kale, our bodies convert these glucosinolates into beneficial substances like sulforaphane, SFN, and indole-3-carbinol, I3C. To understand how these substances work, scientists reviewed many experiments that showed how SFN and I3C can influence our genes and help keep our cells healthy. They found that these compounds can stop cancer cells from growing by ensuring that our healthy cells remain strong. This makes kale an excellent food choice for those looking to reduce their cancer risk. Kale is also rich in vitamin K, which is vital for bone health because it helps the body use calcium properly. Vitamin K promotes bone mineralization and helps prevent calcium from being lost from the bones into the bloodstream. Beyond that, kale's high levels of antioxidants like vitamin C, beta-carotene, and flavonoids help fight oxidative stress, which is a contributor to both bone loss and cancer development. Furthermore, the fiber in kale supports a healthy digestive system, which is crucial for maintaining overall health. A healthy gut helps the body absorb essential nutrients like calcium more efficiently. An interesting fact about kale is that it's one of the few vegetables that can be eaten both raw and cooked without losing its nutrient value. In fact, cooking kale can actually increase its calcium absorption, making it a particularly effective food for strengthening bones. Regularly including kale in your diet can support both bone strength and a healthy immune system, making it a great addition to any cancer-fighting diet. Here's a simple and delicious way to incorporate kale into your diet with a kale and quinoa salad. Start by massaging 2 cups of chopped kale with a little olive oil for 2 to 3 minutes to soften the leaves, making them easier to eat and digest. Then, mix in 1 cup of cooked quinoa, 1/4 cup of cherry tomatoes, halved, 1/4 cup of diced cucumber, and 1/4 cup of thinly sliced red onion. For the dressing, whisk together 1/4 cup of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and a pinch of salt and pepper. Drizzle the dressing over the salad and toss everything to combine. This salad is a great way to enjoy the many benefits of kale, such as its bone-strengthening calcium content and cancer-fighting antioxidants, while also adding the nourishing properties of quinoa for a complete, healthy meal. Chia seeds.
Let's talk about another category of foods that can help keep hormones in balance, and that is your omega-3 fatty acids. Sometimes they're called PUFAs, P-U-F-A. That stands for polyunsaturated fatty acid, okay? And the name is accurate. These are healthy fats. Now, you can get these healthy fats from plant-based foods, okay? You get the precursor, linoleic acid. Chia seeds have them as an example. When you eat them, your body has to convert the linoleic acid from the chia seed. It converts it into omega-3s, all right? And it's actually a useful thing if you're a vegetarian or you're a vegan to know that seeds like chia seeds can actually be a good source of omega-3s.
Dr. Lee recommends chia seeds because they are packed with essential nutrients that support overall health, including cancer prevention and bone strength. These tiny seeds are an excellent plant-based source of omega-3 fatty acids, which are known for their anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation is linked to many health issues, including cancer, and omega-3s can help reduce this risk by lowering inflammation in the body. Additionally, chia seeds are rich in fiber, which supports digestive health and helps regulate blood sugar levels, both important factors in preventing cancer and promoting overall well-being. According to Food Science and Nutrition, Studies show that chia seeds contain antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, and fiber, which are all good for our bodies. For example, antioxidants help protect our cells from damage, which can lead to cancer. The antioxidants in chia seeds, such as quercetin, chlorogenic acid, and caffeic acid, protect the body from harmful free radicals and support the immune system.
Now, the one thing about omega-3s that is helpful no matter what is they lower inflammation. Lowering inflammation protects us essentially from many of the chronic diseases that are fueled or sparked, triggered by inflammation. So it's a countermeasure against chronic disease. And on top of that, the recent research has shown that omega-3s can protect our stem cells. These are the cells inside our body that allow us to regenerate and heal and repair our organs.
Furthermore, chia seeds are a great source of calcium, which is essential for maintaining strong bones and preventing bone-related conditions. Calcium is a key mineral that plays a critical role in bone structure, helping to keep bones dense and strong. As we age, the body's ability to absorb calcium decreases, which can lead to conditions like osteoporosis, where bones become fragile and more prone to fractures. For individuals looking for a plant-based source of calcium, chia seeds provide a highly nutritious option. Just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds offer around 18% of the recommended daily intake of calcium, making them an excellent addition to a diet aimed at supporting bone health.
Omega-3s, omega-6s are really just words, names that describe polyunsaturated fatty acids. These are healthier forms of fat that are important for our body. And the fact is that we need both omega-3s and omega-6s. The problem, as you just mentioned, is that we in sort of modern societies tend to eat way too many omega-6s. And just like everything else in health, when you're out of balance and when you have too much of one and not enough of another, that extreme, especially with omega-6, sets us up for inflammation.
What makes chia seeds particularly beneficial is their ability to be easily incorporated into various meals, from smoothies to salads, making it simple to increase calcium intake without relying on dairy products. Unlike some other plant-based sources of calcium, chia seeds also contain magnesium and phosphorus, which work together with calcium to help the body properly utilize and absorb this important mineral. This combination of nutrients in chia seeds not only supports bone health, but also helps prevent calcium from being leached from the bones into the bloodstream, further reducing the risk of bone-related issues. Here's a simple and delicious way to incorporate chia seeds into your diet with a chia pudding. Start by mixing 3 tablespoons of chia seeds with 1 cup of almond milk or your preferred milk alternative in a bowl or jar. Stir in a teaspoon of honey or maple syrup for sweetness, and add a dash of vanilla extract for extra flavor. Cover the mixture and let it sit in the fridge for at least 4 hours or overnight to allow the chia seeds to absorb the liquid and form a thick pudding-like consistency. When ready to serve, top with fresh fruits like berries or a sprinkle of nuts for added texture and flavor. This chia pudding is not only a delicious snack or breakfast option, but also a great way to boost your calcium intake, while benefiting from chia seeds' omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants, which support heart health and fight inflammation. If you found value in this video so far and appreciate the many hours of effort that went into creating it, please consider liking the video and leaving a comment to support the channel. Figs.
Figs. Now, check it out. That's kind of got a reddish looking pulp, flesh. It's got lycopene in it. Lycopene is a carotenoid. It actually lowers the risk of prostate cancer and breast cancer, and it fights body fat. Figs also have a lot of vitamin C, and they've got fiber, and guess what? They just taste great. One of my favorite things to have during the summer.
Dr. Lee recommends figs as a nutrient-packed food that supports both bone health and cancer prevention. Figs are an excellent source of calcium, which is essential for maintaining strong, healthy bones. Just a small serving of figs provides a good amount of calcium, helping to promote bone density and reduce the risk of osteoporosis, especially in older adults. By including figs in the diet, individuals can ensure they are getting a plant-based source of calcium that supports long-term bone health. In addition to calcium, figs are rich in antioxidants. The antioxidants in figs help neutralize these free radicals, supporting the body's natural defense systems and reducing the risk of cancer. According to a study published in the Iranian Red Crescent Medical Journal, researchers looked at how fig tree latex, which comes from the sap of fig trees, can help fight stomach cancer. Fig latex is a milky sap that comes from the fig tree, Ficus carica. It is produced when the tree's leaves or fruit are damaged. This latex contains various compounds, including enzymes, proteins, and antioxidants, which are thought to have potential health benefits. They tested different amounts of this latex on cancer cells and normal cells in a lab. The results showed that the latex from the fig tree could slow down the growth of stomach cancer cells, especially when they used a higher amount. The best part is that it didn't harm normal cells, which means it could be a safe option for helping with cancer treatment. This study is important because it suggests that natural products like fig latex might help in fighting cancer without hurting healthy cells. For people who want to use this knowledge in their daily lives, they can consider adding figs to their diet. Eating fresh figs or using fig products might provide some health benefits, including potential cancer-fighting properties. It's always a good idea to eat a variety of fruits and vegetables, and figs can be a tasty and nutritious choice. Figs are also a good source of fiber, which aids in digestion and supports a healthy gut. A healthy gut is crucial for overall well-being, as it helps regulate the immune system and can reduce the risk of diseases, including cancer. The high fiber content in figs also helps to regulate blood sugar levels, further supporting overall health. Dr. Lee encourages incorporating figs into the diet as a delicious and effective way to strengthen bones, support digestion, and provide the body with cancer-fighting nutrients. Here's a simple and delicious way to incorporate figs into your diet with stuffed figs. Start by slicing fresh figs in half and removing the stem. Scoop out a small portion of the flesh to make room for the filling. For the filling, mix together 1/4 cup of cream cheese or goat cheese, 1 tablespoon of honey, and a pinch of cinnamon. Spoon the mixture into the center of each fig half. For an extra crunch, top with a few crushed walnuts or almonds. Place the stuffed figs on a baking sheet and bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius, for about 10 minutes, or until the figs are tender and the filling is slightly golden. These stuffed figs are a perfect snack or appetizer, offering a sweet and savory combination that's rich in calcium, fiber, and antioxidants. Figs are not only delicious, but also provide cancer-fighting compounds while supporting digestive health. Almonds.
Tree nuts. What are tree nuts? We're talking about walnuts, pecans, pistachios, almonds, macadamias, even pine nuts. Those are all tree nuts. Tree nuts contain dietary fiber. The leafy greens, obviously, the things you'd find in the grocery store.
Dr. Lee recommends almonds as an excellent source of calcium, which is essential for maintaining strong bones and preventing bone-related issues such as osteoporosis. While many people turn to dairy products for their calcium needs, almonds offer a great plant-based alternative that is both nutritious and easy to incorporate into a variety of meals. Just a handful of almonds provides a significant amount of calcium, making them a valuable addition to any diet focused on strengthening bones. In addition to calcium, almonds are rich in magnesium, which works synergistically with calcium to improve bone density and reduce the risk of bone fractures. Magnesium helps the body properly absorb and utilize calcium, ensuring that it is deposited in the bones rather than being lost from the body. This combination of calcium and magnesium makes almonds an effective food for supporting overall bone health. Almonds are also a source of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect bone cells from oxidative damage, further supporting bone integrity. The healthy fats in almonds, including monounsaturated fats, help reduce inflammation in the body, which can also contribute to better bone health by preventing the breakdown of bone tissue over time. Almonds also have cancer-fighting benefits. According to a review in Nutrients, almonds and other nuts can help protect against cancer. The review looked at many studies to see how eating nuts, especially almonds, might lower the risk of getting certain types of cancer. Researchers found that almonds have special nutrients that can help stop cancer cells from growing and reduce inflammation in the body, which is important because inflammation can lead to cancer. The studies showed that people who eat more nuts, including almonds, tend to have a lower chance of getting cancer, especially colorectal cancer. Here's a simple and delicious way to incorporate almonds into your diet with almond butter energy bites. Start by combining 1 cup of almond butter with 1/2 cup of rolled oats. 2 tablespoons of honey, and a pinch of sea salt in a bowl. Stir the mixture until it's well combined, then fold in 1/4 cup of dark chocolate chips or dried fruit for extra flavor. Once everything is mixed, roll the mixture into small bite-sized balls, about 1 inch in diameter. Place the energy bites on a parchment-lined baking sheet and refrigerate for at least 30 minutes to firm up. These almond butter energy bites are a tasty and nutrient-dense snack that provides a good source of calcium, healthy fats, and protein, all while helping to fuel your day with energy. Bok choy.
What are we cooking here?
Baby bok choy with fresh garlic.
A lot of people don't know that bok choy, which is sort of core to Chinese cooking, actually is a relative of broccoli. It's in the same family of brassica, and the great thing about brassica and bok choy is that it actually contains a natural chemical called sulforaphane. Sulforaphanes actually protect your metabolism because when you actually eat baby bok choy, this sulforaphane, this natural substance, actually tames your appetite, so you tend not to overeat. The other thing it does is it actually helps you lower the fat mass in your body, the harmful fat, and it actually helps your lipids, so it actually helps you control your blood cholesterol as well. On top of that, it activates your body's health defenses. There's nothing bad about well-cooked baby bok choy, especially when you put it with fresh garlic.
First, we're gonna add some vegetable oil.
Okay. How do you know how much oil to add?
Well, it says it in the book, but for me, it's just feeling, I guess.
Okay.
And then garlic. We can move that around a little bit. And then, you know, growing up in a Chinese household, you hear the sizzling and the loud, right?
Yep.
So this is where you're gonna get down. You want to move that around? When you want high heat in Chinese cooking, you want to really seal the flavors in. And then now we're gonna add either chicken broth or vegetable broth.
Okay. What does that do?
So you're gonna use this to kind of cook the greens.
Kind of steams it a little bit?
Yeah. And then at this point, you know, in the book we recommend 1 to 2 minutes, but it really depends on how crunchy you want your baby bok choy. Super healthy, just like our moms made it.
It is home cooking. I could eat this every single day.
Dr. Lee approved.
Dr. Lee recommends bok choy because it is a nutrient-dense, calcium-rich vegetable that supports both bone health and cancer prevention. Bok choy is an excellent source of calcium, which is essential for building and maintaining strong bones. As we age, maintaining sufficient calcium levels is key to preventing bone diseases like osteoporosis. Bok choy provides a plant-based source of calcium that can help strengthen bones and reduce the risk of fractures, especially when consumed regularly as part of a balanced diet.
Here's another one, a little more common. This is baby bok choy. Baby bok choy it's actually not really a baby. Big bok choy is picked one out of the farm and it's about 70 days old. Baby bok choy about 30. So this is kind of more of a teenage bok choy. Similar, want to cook with it? You just chop off that bottom right down here. Okay. Here you can peel the leaves apart. I cut them, saute with a little bit of garlic, olive oil. You can add a little soy sauce if you want. Oyster sauce makes a really, really tasty, delicious dish, vegetable dish. Here, the thing that I want you to know is that this contains sulforaphanes. Sulforaphanes actually also light up your metabolism by fighting harmful body fat.
In addition to calcium, bok choy contains a wealth of antioxidants, such as vitamin C and beta-carotene, which help protect the body from oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is linked to cell damage, which can contribute to the development of cancer. The antioxidants in bok choy neutralize harmful free radicals in the body, supporting cellular health and reducing the risk of cancer. Bok choy also contains compounds known as glucosinolates, which are naturally occurring substances found in cruciferous vegetables. These compounds have been studied for their ability to support detoxification in the body and may help in preventing cancer by aiding in the removal of carcinogens. According to a study in Molecules, scientists used mice that were likely to get colon cancer. They split the mice into 2 groups. One group ate a special diet that included a lot of glucosinolates from bok choy and other similar vegetables. The other group ate regular food without these healthy compounds. The scientists watched the mice for a while to see if they got sick or developed tumors. They found that the mice that ate the GSL-rich diet had a lot fewer problems. They had less inflammation in their colons and fewer tumors compared to the mice that ate regular food. This showed that eating bok choy and other cruciferous vegetables can help keep the body healthy and may prevent cancer. In the end, the study suggested that adding bok choy to our meals could be a good way to protect ourselves from colon cancer and stay healthy. Dr. Lee highlights bok choy as a food that not only provides calcium for bone health, but also offers cancer-fighting properties due to its rich nutrient profile. By adding bok choy to meals, individuals can strengthen their bones while supporting their body's natural defenses against cancer.
Leafy greens. We all know leafy greens are supposed to be good for us. Let's get specific about this, all right? What are the greens in the grocery produce section that can help your body produce nitric oxide? Well, I told you about beet greens, all right? But other leafy greens actually contain nitrates from the soil, just like the beets, and they will actually, when you swallow them, they get converted into nitric oxide. So what are they? Here are some of the greens in rank of potency for helping your body produce nitric oxide because they've got a lot of nitrogen in them. First up, arugula, all right, sometimes called rocket, has the most nitrate from the soil. The amount is 420 milligrams per 100 gram of arugula leaf. That's a lot, all right? So arugula, which, have arugula salad, for example, that's an amazing way of actually getting nitric oxide in your body. Another one, second one up, bok choy, all right? Asian vegetable, super delicious, really easy to cook. All right, 325 milligrams per 100 milligrams of plant of nitrogen. Next, rhubarb, 294 milligrams of nitrogen per 100 grams of the rhubarb. That's way up there, okay? Next, lettuce, the humble lettuce leaf, green lettuce leaf, loaded with healthy nitrates so that your body can turn them into nitric oxide. How much does lettuce have? 205 milligrams per 100 milligram, all right? About half of what arugula has, but it's still pretty substantial. And then it's followed by spinach and zucchini and green beans, all right? So the top 4 leafy green vegetables for nitrogen, for nitric oxide producing in your body are number 1, arugula, number 2, bok choy, number 3, rhubarb, and number 4, lettuce, green lettuce, all right? But you got to remember, these green vegetables do a lot more than nitric oxide. They've got dietary fiber that's good for gut health and immune health, all right? And although, we're all supposed to eat salads, and, I eat salads too, I personally prefer cooked greens. So I'm going to tell you, of those high nitric oxide performers, one of my favorites is bok choy. You know why? Bok choy, super quick to make, very tasty. Here's what I do. I buy some baby bok choy. You slice off the bottom, kind of like the root part of it, and the leaves come right off. Wash those leaves really, really well. Sometimes dirt can hide inside the middle of the leaves. Just wash them. 60 seconds under cold running water. Sing happy birthday to the leaves, and you're done with clean leaves. Drain them, shake them off. All right, take a couple of cloves of garlic. All right, you can chop them up if you want. I like to cook bok choy in a wok. Add a little oil, add the garlic, season the oil, all right? And now when the oil is fragrant from the garlic, you might want to even remove the garlic so it doesn't burn. Add those leaves of the baby bok choy and stir fry them. Literally 30 seconds, maybe 60 seconds, you're done. Add a little vegetable stock, all right? I like to put in a touch of rice wine, a little drizzle of soy sauce, and then turn off the heat, you're done already. Now take a bottle of oyster sauce. Oysters contain other really health-benefiting polyphenols for immune system. Shake some oyster sauce into that mixture. Turn the leaves around a little bit. Boom, you are done. And you've got an amazing, in minutes, you've made a sauteed bok choy with oyster sauce. So tasty that for me, that could be a meal in and of itself. That's it, all right? And it's second up for the highest amounts of nitric oxide in vegetables, all right?
Here's a simple and delicious way to incorporate bok choy into your diet with stir-fried bok choy. Start by washing and cutting 2 to 3 heads of bok choy into halves or quarters, depending on your preference. Heat 1 tablespoon of sesame oil in a large pan or wok over medium heat. Add 2 to 3 cloves of minced garlic and sauté for 1 to 2 minutes or until fragrant. Next, add the bok choy to the pan and stir-fry for about 5 minutes until the leaves are wilted and the stems are tender. For flavor, add 1 or 2 tablespoons of soy sauce and a teaspoon of ginger and stir everything together. If you like a little spice, you can also add a pinch of red pepper flakes. This stir-fried bok choy is not only quick and easy to make, but also a great way to get a healthy dose of calcium and antioxidants. It's a flavorful addition to any meal, supporting both bone health and cancer prevention with its rich nutrient content.